In 2026, the most dangerous callers are no longer the ones making obvious mistakes with broken English or bizarre, suspicious scripts. A new breed of fraud has emerged, one that is quiet, technical, and precise. These professional callers use spoofing technology to make Medicare or U.S. government appear on your caller ID. Because of constant data breaches, they often enter the conversation already knowing your full name, your home address, and parts of your social security number. This shift toward professional scripts is reflected in the numbers. In 2024 alone, Americans 60 and older lost $2.4 billion to fraud. The majority of that money was taken because recipients answered their phones and unknowingly performed actions they assumed were safe. Because your phone is the primary entry point for these targeted attacks, you must adopt a zero-trust protocol. This means there are 5 specific things you must immediately and permanently ban yourself from doing on your device. Protecting your retirement savings in this landscape requires a complete shift in how you interact with your device. It is no longer about listening for a lie. It is about refusing to open the door. The most aggressive scheme currently circulating involves a caller claiming that Medicare is issuing new secure cards. They might describe them as plastic with a microchip or even metal. To send your updated card, they claim they just need to verify your current Medicare number. This official Medicare card is paper by design, without a digital chip or magnetic stripe. Medicare is not transitioning to plastic or metal formats. A replacement is only issued if the original is lost or stolen. Protocol number 1. Never give your Medicare number to an inbound caller. If someone asks for it to verify a new card, hang up immediately. If you want to check your status, call 1-800-MEDICARE directly. We are conditioned to expect tech upgrades from our banks and credit card companies. Fraudsters exploit this expectation of modern security to steal your most critical piece of healthcare identity. Protocol 2 addresses text messages. You may receive a text claiming you must click a link to confirm your 2026 cost of living adjustment. It warns that your payment could be delayed. That link leads to a website that is a visual clone of the real Social Security Administration page. When you type in your credentials, you are handing a scammer the keys to your real account, allowing them to change your direct deposit information instantly. Protocol number 2. Never click a link in a text message claiming to be from Social Security or Medicare. The SSA does not send login links via text. Always type ssa.gov directly into your browser. The third protocol stops the fastest moving threat. A caller claiming to represent a government cyber office says a virus was detected on your device. They ask you to download a remote access app so they can secure your benefits. Once you grant access, the person on the phone has total control over your screen. They can open your banking apps and wire out your entire balance. This process typically takes less than 10 minutes from the moment access is granted. Protocol number 3. Never install remote access software at someone's request. No government agency provides outbound tech support for your personal devices. Your bank's security is designed to keep hackers out, but those protections are useless the moment you invite the criminal inside through a remote connection. Protocol 4 addresses the professional benefit update. A caller calls to update your file. They likely already know your address or partial SSN from a data breach and ask for your routing number to confirm deposits. Official changes to your benefits are communicated by the Social Security Administration through physical mail. The agency almost never initiates phone calls to beneficiaries unless you opened a specific case. Protocol 4. Never provide personal or banking information to an inbound caller about a benefits update. No matter how much they seem to know, hang up and wait for the official letter. The final protocol involves the offer of free medical equipment. A caller says Medicare will cover a back brace, knee brace, or scooter. They just need your Medicare number to process the order. This chart shows the financial impact of this specific lie. Medical equipment fraud carries a median individual loss of $2,210. Scammers use your number to bill Medicare for thousands in fraudulent claims, potentially flagging your account for insurance fraud. Protocol number 5. Never trade your information for free equipment over the phone. Legitimate medical supply companies work strictly from a prescription your doctor has already submitted. Scammers deliberately weaponize the complexity of real medical policy changes, like those seen in 2026, to create a false sense of bureaucratic legitimacy. Scammers will continue to update their scripts and tactics as awareness grows. However, strictly following these 5 protocols creates a digital firewall that no script can penetrate. These criminals are completely powerless unless you willingly open the door through one of these 5 specific actions. Share these rules with every senior on Medicare or Social Security. A single conversation about these protocols can save an entire retirement income from vanishing in a matter of minutes. Denying these criminals the battlefield entirely is the only way to guarantee your security. Strictly adhering to these 5 protocols ensures that a scammer's sophistication never translates into access to your retirement savings.